Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Gobert. Anderson is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Edwards. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Brooklyn, Randle out there with Porter. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Brown. And it's Sharp in at the center position. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now Edwards. Back to Ball. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
It's Randle with the drive. Outside Porter. Back to Sharp. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Randle with a screen for Brown. Floats it up for Randle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside Ball. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
And here are the Nets. 4-point game. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Ball. Back to Mann. Porter in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's the drive. Dosunmu, shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Minnesota. Brown kicks to Randle. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now, here's Ball. Launches it. The rebound by Sharp. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Brown against Ball. Anderson a screen on Brown. Ball from long range. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Ball against Brown. Randle outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Randle's got 5 points so far.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Anderson. Pass to Edwards. Here's Ball. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
That's trailed by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream.
Boy, great take by him. Making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your host squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Here we go, fans. It's time for T-shirts.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 6. Porter in the corner. Porter double team. Pass to man. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Anderson's shot is off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Brown against Ball. And man now top of the key. Randall surveying the D. Clock at 4. Over Gobert. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
Nets trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And they're moving it up. Here's Ball. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the inside. Man passes to Sharp. Anderson against Randall. Sharp sets the pick for Randall to end the drought. And it's good on the way in. Randall's got 7 points.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
There's a minute left to play here in the first. There's Ball with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Porter. Scoreless thus far. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That's a 2 from Randall. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Up top Edwards. He's covered by Brown. And the basket by Edwards.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position.
First team foul. Substitutions on the court.
Here's Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Edwards passes to Shannon. Here's McDaniels. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against a smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. Look, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Pass to Williams. Puts the move on into the lane and rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves leading by 11. Shannon passes to Edwards.
Oh, man!
And he jams it with authority.
Edwards moving that orange like a real pro.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Williams. Nifty move. And that one drops.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Timberwolves on offense. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. Here's Traore, defended by DiVincenzo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Williams can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's deflected. Pass to Jefferson. Williams against DiVincenzo. Randle from outside. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. Inside, taken away by Williams. Pushing it up. On up the court. Here's Randle. It's hauled in by Shannon.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
It's Williams, high post. Edwards there. Jefferson kicks to Randle. Five on the clock. Williams with a clean look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Timberwolves leading by 14. Pass to Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Shannon. Takes the 3. Drops in the tray. Shannon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
From 8. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And here is DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Over in the corner, Edwards.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Over Williams. Julius Randle with the rebound. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitutions on the court.
Nets trail by 15. Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. These days in the NBA, no lead is safe. Timberwolves coach Chris Finch said there was a time where you weren't taking 20 triples in a game. It's all down to that. Momentum, too. These guys got into the league being offensive-minded, and when they get hot, it's a sight, and it's really hard to stop. Kevin?
Chris Finch is right. It's impossible to stop. Thank you, D.A. Ball, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Porter. The kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Porter inside. Defended by Dosunmu. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. There's Ball with the 3. Good on the triple. Ball's got 10.
No hesitation there from Ball, letting it fly from distance.
Outside Jefferson. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. It's stolen. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves taking a 19-point lead. Into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got Terrence Mann. Porter is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Sharp, and it's Brown in at the guard position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Ball with the bucket.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Brown kicks to Randle. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Dosunmu. Pass to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets working the ball around now. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Ball from long range. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves leading by 21. Here's Dosunmu. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dosunmu's got his second basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And that one falls for Mann. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Brown against Ball. The tray. Out to Edwards. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 20. Brown finds Randle. Back to Brown. Randle a screen on Ball. Brown outside. Pass to Mann. Here's Sharp. Defended by Gobert. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's Ball. 15 points in the game. Gobert with it. Back to Ball. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Randle against Anderson. Randle no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards kicks to Anderson. Pass the ball from outside the arc. And they get it back. Gobert the pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
On the court.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Brown, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line, Brown stepping to the line with 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Brown drops them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the right side. Sharp against Gobert. Pass to Dosunmu. Gobert with a screen on Porter. And he drives in. Dosunmu, the pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Hands it from downtown. McDaniels got 5 now.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Randall outside. Brown with it. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
So for the Nets, Lonnie's checked in, and Jefferson subbed in for Julius Randle. Timberwolves also changing it up. Joe Ingles comes in for Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Phillips, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. Off target with his 3. The Nets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Brown kicks to Jefferson. The kick out to Brown. Porter passes to Jefferson. Back to Porter. Pocket 6. Pass to Brown. There's the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. 5 points in the game.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Can't get it to fall. Timberwolves leading by 20. Timberwolves passing it around. Dosunmu, the pass to Phillips. Back to Dosunmu. Here's Phillips. Now DiVincenzo. This one for 3. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Brown. What a terrific move that was. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's Minnesota controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards, and it's Freeman in at the center filling out the middle. Here's Williams, the second chance effort. Minnesota with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. And it falls over the rim and in. DiVincenzo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Minnesota. On the wing, Williams. Randall outside. Spins. Back to Williams. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Edwards with the stuff.
That's all waiting room right there. Edwards powers through the contact of the hoop and the harm.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Brown right side. Back to Porter. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
For three, Edwards. Rebound, Brooklyn. Porter's got his fifth rebound in this one. Brown kicks to Porter. On the wing, man. Edwards defending. Randall right side. Randall is doubled. Here's Mann. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now, here's Dosunmu. And here's Edwards. Fires from the wing. Unable to get that one. Here's Randall. Pass to Mann. Brown outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Rudy Gobert, Kyle Anderson, LaMelo Ball.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Randall outside. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Ball. Defended by Mann. Here's Anderson. The shot's good.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Randall passes to Sharp. It's stolen by Gobert. Ball against Brown. 3-pointer. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 20 points.
Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Brown, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 12 points in just the second half.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown the pass to Mann. Over in the corner, Randall. Brown with it. And here's Porter. Defended by Dosunmu. The kick out to Brown. gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Ball, the pass to Anderson. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And he gets the bucket. 24 points for LaMelo Ball.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Porter passes to Sharp. No good on the shot. Gobert with the defensive effort. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.